The man leaned his ear against the rail and confirmed that the train would arrive in 1 minute. Without wasting time, he ordered his team to get ready for an ambush. But when the train carrying a massive amount of gold finally arrived, they decided to wait until it passed. Now was the time to act. They grabbed ropes, tied them to tree branches, and stretched them across the tracks to ensure their plan would work. They set up hundreds of tripwires along a full kilometer of the track to slow the train down smoothly. Once everything was in place, the communicator sent the signal. As soon as the message was received, the teammates ahead of the train sprang into action. They poured oil onto the uphill section of the tracks, preparing for their heist. To make things even more chaotic, they even brought along a wasp nest, which would come in handy later. At the same time, the scout listened closely. He could hear the train approaching. He immediately stood up and ordered everyone to take cover. Sure enough, the train soon arrived, billowing thick black smoke as it struggled up the incline. But the crew had no idea they were running over a slick layer of oil. The wheels started slipping, and that was the perfect moment to strike. The team rushed in with a clear plan. One group took over the locomotive, throwing the engineer off the train. Another group carried the wasp nest straight to the train car where armed guards protected the gold, then tossed the nest inside. Within seconds, chaos erupted. The guards panicked as the wasps swarmed them. Some tried to escape, but as soon as they opened the door, they were shot down by the team waiting outside. Trapped inside, they had nowhere to run. Meanwhile, another group released steam from the train, destroyed the communication cables, and disconnected the rear cars. Because of the slope, the train started rolling backward, and the crew jumped aboard to make their getaway. The trapped soldiers finally forced the door open and leapt out. Then, the man gave the signal. One of his teammates ran forward, lit a torch, and hurled it into the train, driving the wasps out. The train, still picking up speed, soon reached the section where the tripwires had been set up. Massive trees on both sides were ripped from the ground, but the train refused to stop. It kept sliding for several minutes. Luckily, the team had prepared enough obstacles, and eventually, they brought the train to a halt. Without wasting a second, the others rushed in and started unloading the gold. The gold heist was a success.